It's time for this morning's Garden Talk. Back from the Edison and Ford Winter Estates is Debbie Hughes, Senior Horticulturist with Edison and Ford Winter Estates. Good morning.
Great
to have you
Stephanie.
back. I love today's topic. We're talking about water gardening, and it's very cool. I've seen so many people do it. It's kind of like this,
yes,
but a little bit different. So kind of explain what water gardening is.
Well, just think about it. Florida has a lot of water. So, of course, we're going to have a lot of plants that like water. One of them is a cypress tree.
And I was going to say, I'm so glad you brought this because I drive by my neighbor's this huge, beautiful tree. These things get enormous, and I was always wondering what it is. Now I know.
Well, they're native to Florida. They're just one of those pioneer trees that have been here for centuries, and we got some to plant if you have room, of course, because you know, or you can go hiking and see them in the swamps.
I love the green on it. Very cool.
Yeah, they do lose their leaves in the winter.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, everything is seasonal.
So if you want to plant one of these, I mean, what's ideal for it?
Water. You know how we have, well, I was driving here, and you see all the little ditches, and they have water in the summer, and this is a good plant to put in the ditches. And definitely there's a lot of different plants that grow in the ditches. This is one that's just right along here. It is a stargrass, white stargrass.
Very cool. Looks
all
like
different kinds of plants like the water. We have a lot of water in the summer, and then of course in the winter it goes away. But you can supplement some water gardening in your own gardens with ponds. And this is why I brought the water lily. Those are the things that you like to see in your garden because that is just tremendous. I don't know if you can get a good picture of it.
Yeah, they're absolutely
I'll just bring
gorgeous.
it out. It is a night bloomer. Well, of course, this is not night, but they'll stay open till about 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, and then they close up. And then your day bloomers will start. So this is one that, quite a color, huh?
I love it. So is this something that you can, what if you wanted to put it as a centerpiece inside? Can it stay inside, or does this have to be, sunlight, or?
The water lilies really need to be outside.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they need sunlight. You could take a nice big ceramic pot that doesn't have holes in it, fill it with water and grow the water lilies and just have it anywhere in your garden outside. Or you make a pond with a liner and rocks on the sides, which takes a little more work, but it's worth it. Now the Edisons had a nice pond. Of course, they used Portland cement because that was one of Edison's inventions to make their pond. But now you can use liners. You don't have to use cement. So
My, how things have changed.
Oh yeah.
So how long does this last? I mean, as long as it's in the water, I assume it's gonna
pretty much
stay alive.
It brings a new bloom every day.
Okay.
They only last one day, though.
Oh,
I know.
So pretty, though.
Fleeting moment.
It has a very tropical feel to it. That's why I absolutely love them. My aunt used to do these all the time. So like you said, it made a little bit of an impact on me. I remember going to her house, and she would always have them and make them in these ponds. And like you said, a little bit of a work, but so beautiful.
Well, supposedly, you told me she's from St. Louis. So they had to be temperate water lilies, or she had them tropical, and she'd bring them indoors in the winter. I'm not sure if you knew about that, because there's only certain water lilies that will grow. You can see one right there on that's the one growing. And this
gorgeous.
Is the little pond. I mean, really, you can do just about anything.
Where is that?
That's at the estates too.
Okay, very pretty.
And there's, of course, got to have birds and papyrus in the background. Water gardening is really great for Florida because we do have so much water. And that's the little moonlight garden with the water lilies that are daytime bloomers.
And if you want to see, some water gardening for yourself, as always, you can just head out to the Edison Ford Winter Estates to check them out. And you guys will get everybody set up. I know you do garden talks all the time. You have one coming up.
Yep.
I want to mention this plant, too, before we go. What is that?
It's a stingray alocasia. And they look like stingrays.
Yeah.
See those leaves? Now, they like to grow on the sides of the water. Instead of right in the water, they like to be littoral.
Okay.
You ever heard that word?
I think so.
Littoral. They like to grow along the edges, yes. So that's one of the plants that you can grow in your yard, too.
It does look like a stingray, though. The barb here.
Yeah, they're always coming up with some new things, crossing plants and trying to outdo the next person.
So the garden talks that you have coming up, members is free?
Members are free, and if you're not a member, which you should be, because we have so many great events that go on at the estates, but the members always get first, dibs, but it's only $5 to come to it anyway, and I give them so much information, and they get a 20% off discount to spend in the garden shop, because we've got a great garden shop.
Yes, Debbie, that's our special offer. So if you mention the Morning Blend, each participant of the Garden Talks can get a 20% discount in the garden shop, and I think that maybe a lot of people don't know that too. You can actually do a lot of shopping while you're there.
Oh, we have so many cool plants. You can be the talk of the town.
The greenest garden of the town. All right. So, and then as always, your website too has tons of info. information. But be a member. If you haven't been down to the Edison Ford Winter Estates, you are certainly missing out.
Yep.
Debbie,
We'll see you Saturday.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thanks,
Go
Debbie.
ahead and send it over to Carly.
Debbie, how much do you charge for you to come to my house and just do the water garden there?
Everybody
you do the
wants
work
that,
for
I
me.
know.
She's going to do it. Well, calling all recruits. Up next, the local police department is in need of a few good volunteers. Are you up for the challenge and honor? Find out when we get back.